Over 20 years ago, 1993, photographer Bill Getz, the guy behind the camera right there, and myself got to interview Grandma Holt. She was 90 at the time. She died at the age of 98. Her name's on this school, Bertha Holt Elementary, but she was more than a name. She's affected thousands and thousands of families because she cared so much about kids. She's 90 years old, a farmer's wife, a nurse, a college graduate, a jogger, the mother of 14, and the grandmother of 65,000. Yes, we did say she has 65,000 grandchildren. Her name is Bertha Holt, and this woman has changed the world for thousands and thousands of people.
Well, that's our wedding picture. We were married in Denver, Colorado.
What year?
1927.
When Bertha Holt talks about her life, she always starts with her husband, Harry.
And when he was courting me, we had an airplane ride, one of these barnstorming ones, and we paid by the pound.
Harry Holt was a Cresswell farmer, a logger, and a man who loved children. He and Bertha had a family of their own. They were in their 50s and thought 6 children was plenty. Until one day they saw pictures showing thousands of helpless orphans in war-torn Korea.
And he just pumped up all the courage he had, and he sat up real straight. I would like to go to Korea. Oh, I said, that's wonderful. And he looked rather surprised. And then he asked, how many do you think we could take care of? And that was when I didn't have the courage to say, oh, 8.
Harry went to Korea and brought back 8 orphans to add to their family. There was no turning back. The Holts knew their calling was to match up orphans in Korea with childless couples in the United States. Shortly afterwards, Harry was back in Korea building an orphanage. Bertha stayed home and cared for their 14 children. In those early days, dozens of adoptive parents would fly to Korea together on one airplane. Bertha says it thrilled Harry to see the children finally meet their new parents. But it grieved them that not every child found a home. Harry Holt dedicated his life to the children until he died in 1964. Bertha and a dedicated staff took over.
And I said, well, let's just try it for a year. And if we see that we can't, if the loyalty was all to Harry instead of to the adoption program, well, then we can quit. But then the Lord just kept it up, and it just got better and better, and so then eventually they saw that the Lord is going to bless it anyway.
What we found in post-revolution Romania. Confined in cribs within state-run orphanages, thousands of children, victims of cruel policies in which Romanian authorities had allowed children to live in subhuman conditions.
And people kept calling and calling, saying, what you going to do about Romania?